Hello, Pisces. It's Maria from Wandering River Tarot here watching my cats try to escape from the fucking screen door, so hopefully that doesn't happen. Stay inside. Be good. Anywho, this is your April reading. I would like to say thank you and I love you to everyone who has liked, subscribed, shared, all that jazz. Anyone who has booked personal reading, who has said any kind words, I love you. I appreciate you. So here we are. We are in April and I am having a hell of a time focusing. So we're going to do this. I'm going to pick a card from this deck and that is going to tell us what the area of life that you're working on in the month of April is. So let me throw them everywhere. So please don't escape. It's about to storm here and the cats are kind of going wild. So anyway, and here we go. 5 of Cups. We are, damn, that sucks. We're working on not being dissatisfied. We're working on not crying over spilt milk. We'll see. Maybe we're working on seeing the bright side of life. Let's hope that we're not just crying over spilt milk the entire month of April, because I am a Pisces too and I don't want it. Anywho, so we're going to get one of these. This is the Animal Kin Oracle. I'll put links to all the decks below should you be interested. This is going to tell us what the energy we're working with is. So we've got the area of life, which is we're working on not crying over spilt milk. And what our energy of the month is throwing things. Vision. There you have it. Maybe we're doing some visualizations. Maybe we're just looking towards the future to see what we see out there. Let's get into it before this storm hits. And I've got cats in puddles outside. They better not escape. I will kill them. Stay in the house. I love you. All right. We're going to do a Celtic cross because that will also help focus my brain that is spinning around this week. All right. The card of you, my Pisces. 10 of Cups. You're happy as a clam. I feel like that's not true if we're working on the energy of not crying over spilt milk. Let's get our crossing energy. What's working on you? The Star. Wishes fulfilled. Also healing. So I feel like since the energy of the month is vision and we're working on not crying over spilt milk, I think we're just focusing on the positive here. I think that's what that means. We're focusing on the positive and we're healing from some things. I love this Star card. This peacock is so amazing. I love this card. So I think we're focusing on the positive and we're working on the healing and we're working on figuring out what does the 10 of Cups look like in our life? You know, what is happiness? Is it dating? Is it getting married? Is it being a swinging single? Is it finding a new job? Is it giving up your job to have a career? Is it following your dreams? I don't know. Whatever that is for you. I think that that's the general energy for Pisces for this month, is that we're focusing on the positive and we're trying to find our way towards what we want in life. Reading over. Just kidding. Let's see. What do we have in the near past? 5 of Pentacles. So you were feeling lost and alone and cold out there in the snow. I mean, winter was long. So physically, like in all of a reality, in all of a literal physical sense.
Sorry, I can't search the web on Apple Watch.
I didn't ask you to. Shut up. Siri, my watch is going wild. Sorry about that. Mercury retrograde. So the 5 of Pentacles, where were we? Yes, physically winter was super fucking long. Winter was horrid. So now it's finally spring here in the US. and we're finally getting a reprieve from this feeling physically in life, but also emotionally. I feel like you've been kind of dealing with that, where you're feeling out in the cold. You feel like you don't fit in, and that's maybe part of this focus that we have for the month of not crying over spilled milk and of visioning what our future is going to look like, right? Because we don't want to feel like that anymore. Nobody wants to feel like they're out in the cold. So I think we took that energy and we focused it on getting to better places. So it's like, okay, yeah, this feeling sucks. What am I going to do about it? So that's a better place to be than just wallowing in it. So I feel like I'm sitting super low in this chair. Sorry, I almost headbutted the phone. I almost headbutted the camera. That's okay. Wouldn't be the first time. All right. So what is the near future bringing for my Pisces? We got 2 cards coming out here. Stop. King of Swords and the 3 of Rods. So what you're doing, this came out for somebody else too. This came out for somebody else too. I promise I like shuffle the cards obsessively as I'm sitting here and also like before I start the reading. So what this means for you in this situation is that you've seen the truth. You're not really out in the cold. You've got peeps. You've got peeps, and you've turned your focus from being kind of sad and crying over spilt milk. You've turned your focus from that to this new focus of, what does happiness look like for me? And what do I need to heal to achieve it? What dreams do I need to have? What visions do I need to have? What do I need to focus on to get there? So you, King of Swords, did that. And you brought that into more focus for yourself. And now in the near future, you're going to be waiting for your ships to come in. So I like that, because this implies that you planted the seeds, right? That you planted the seeds to what you want. You did your manifesting. You did your vision board. Fever, where are you? Okay. You did your vision board. You did your prayer work. You did all that stuff, and now you're waiting for the results. So that's not a horrible place to be, yeah? Okay, so let's see. Crowning energy for me is the energy the universe is giving you that's helping you with this situation. The Tower flopped out of the deck. Fantastic. So let me clarify that for this reading, because it doesn't seem very helpful. Somebody else got that too. Somebody else got that as they're like, the universe is helping me by ripping my life apart. So great, thanks. All right, so clarifying that is the 4 of Cups. So I don't see this necessarily as your life getting ripped apart, but the way you are thinking is getting ripped apart. So the Tower comes along and completely disrupts this pouty, dissatisfied, like, woe is me situation that you have going on, which again is why we are not crying over spilt milk. Like, that's the energy we're trying to get out of this month, right? So I think the universe has kind of kicked you in the pants to get you out of this sort of pouty mode. Like, we get Pisces get pouty. Like, let's face it, we get a little pouty. Sometimes we get all up in our feelings, and we get focused on the negative sometimes, and we need a swift kick in the ass to get out of it. And I think the universe has given us this swift kick in the ass, changed our focus to be this more positive. What do I want from life? What does happiness look like for me? What do I need to heal to get there? And what does it look like? Because we're visioning, right? So supporting energy for me is, what do you have within you that's helping you? What do you have within you that's helping you in this situation? The World. You have the ability to end this cycle. You have the ability to shed the karma that's causing this. You have the ability to get out of the pattern that leaves you feeling this, like, yuck, stuck, alone. You can listen to what the universe is, you can pick up what the universe is putting down, and you can take your Tower and let it rip this, you know, pouty, sad, whiny energy out of your face. Like, this might literally be someone slapping you across the face and being like, bitch, stop it. It could be like your boss sitting you down and being like, your attitude is shit. People are tired of listening to you pout and whine. How about if you focus on the positive? Or how about if you take some steps to get there? So I kind of feel like that's what that tower is about. And then with you having this in what you are bringing to the table, I feel like that means you have the power to end this cycle and get out of that yuck feeling. I do. And I think that you're going to, because, you know, you've seen the light, as it were, and you want to get out of that nasty feeling. So we wallowed for a little while, and now we're gonna get out into the world and make some shit happen. So what the universe wants you to know, come on. Four of Swords, take some rest. I just said, let's get out there in the world, and now this is like retreat. The universe wants you to know that, yeah, you've been through some things. You've had some emotional times. I think that this is not necessarily go within like the Hermit, but oh my god, sorry. It's been a long day. But this is more like regrouping mentally. Take the time to sit at home and, you know, color what your life should look like now. What does happiness look like to you? Like literally draw it out. Or like I said, do your vision boards, or write it down, or make a song of it, or whatever. But this is like doing the work in the physical. Like, how do I want to say this? Get creative with it. Use your creativity and your passion to literally make physical representations of what you want your life to look like. Literally draw it. Literally vision board it. Literally journal it. Write it down. Bring it into reality that way. That's what I'm getting off that card. So there are children shrieking. I don't know what's happening. So what's working for you? This is a little heady. What's working for you is the Eight of Swords. You are getting out of your own way. That's fucking beautiful. You totally are. You're getting out of your own way. You have the power to end the cycle. You're ending the cycle. You're writing down. You're doing the thought process. You're writing down exactly what you want your happy new place to look like. And you're doing the thing. You're doing it. That's the beginning of manifesting, right? Is knowing what you want. You're getting clear on what you want. That's what I've been trying to say for this card. Get clear on what you want. And write it down. Put it on paper somehow. Or put it on canvas. Or cardboard. Whatever you got. Draw it out on butcher paper with a giant fucking Sharpie. Whatever suits you. Okay, so what's working for you is you got out of your own way. What is working against you? Page of Cups. You're looking for love. So I think love might be one of the things that you want in life, and that might be part of the picture of your ultimate happiness here, and that's good to know that and to write that down on your butcher paper with your giant Sharpie. But let's not lose sight of everything else for the sake of finding love, right? Pisces is love. We love love. We are in love with love. We love to love love. We love to be in love with love. Love. And sometimes it's really hard because that is so shiny and bright and so cupsy and emotionally and watery. I can't find words right now. That it's just like Pisces just fall into that like, oh, love will fix everything. The fuck it will. You need to fix some things in your life, right? You need to focus on you. You need to fix you. Yes, love will happen, but do the internal work first so that you're ready for the love when it comes along. I feel like I'm talking to myself. Stupid. I don't wanna. All right. What's our outcome? The outcome for the Pisces is for the month of April. Only one card, please. Queen of Rods. We're getting our groove back. we're going to be sitting in our power. We are going to be warm and loving. I think of the Queen of Rods as being someone who is sexy. And I don't just say that because I'm a Pisces. But she does. She has like a sex appeal to her. She is, let's get a clarifier for funsies. She is strong, driven. She's a fiery, spicy meatball, that one. She's probably got a little bit of an attitude. And she's standing in her power. She knows who she is and what she wants. I mean, look at her. This bitch knows what she wants, right? She totally does. Look at that face. Can't see that face, really. I just about set that card on fire. I just put it right in a candle. Amazing. Yeah, so coming out at the end of the month, if we don't lose our focus and get wayward in the ways of love and get lost in all that, we're going to wind up in our power. So I like that. We're still getting a clarifier because I've got the deck in my hand and I'm shuffling it. And who doesn't love skulls? The Chariot. Yes, moving forward. The universe helping you move forward. Also integrating your light and dark sides. That's part of this internal fun work that we're doing. But yeah, don't get lost. I can't pick up the card. Don't get lost in the love. Don't get lost looking for the love to complete you, because you are a complete person all by yourself. All by yourself. And putting the focus on the love and getting into it and falling into it and being in it and rolling around in the love, that's going to put us right back here to this dissatisfied situation because we haven't done the inner work to fix ourselves and fix what's broken within us. And so we're just going to end up right back in that dissatisfied cycle. We have the power to end the cycle. End the cycle by doing the work on you, focusing on you instead of focusing on finding the love. Someday the inner work will end and we will have the love. I am convinced. Until then, we have cats. Mending. You're fixing yourself. You're working on yourself. You are repairing some torn seams. I'm getting your, like that song by Weezer, the sweater song. If you want to destroy my sweater. I can't sing. I'm not singing for you anymore. That's what I'm getting, is that you are kind of you're reweaving your life back together the way that you want to see it. Dun dun. No place like home. I love home. Pisces are notorious for pulling within and hiding at home and people hating when they are dissatisfied with life a little bit. So maybe that's part of this Four of Swords here, is to pull back and just spend some time at home doing the work. Maybe you're doing that whole, if it doesn't spark joy, you throw it out thing. Marie Kondo, I think her name is. Maybe you're doing that whole thing. Maybe you're doing some spring cleaning. I know I just cleaned the fuck out of my closet and I feel pretty good about it. So I think that is what you're working on. You're working on cleaning out the cobwebs mentally, getting out of the cycle mentally. You're doing your vision boarding, or you're drawing, or you're scribbling with Sharpies on butcher paper like a fucking psycho. I would totally do that. It would be really fun. So I think you're doing that work and focusing on that instead of being out there in the world looking for the love, right? Like, this is not to say don't leave your house. Don't leave your house. It's not safe out there. Doesn't it feel that way sometimes though? Like, home is the only place I'm safe. Get out in the world and do the things with the people, but keep the focus at home. Keep the focus on this internal work. There you have it. So we're going to get one more card. I shouldn't make that face ever again. My kid's going to watch this video and just be like, Mom, no, don't. There's a stone on one side and an explanation on the other, and we're going to get one of these, and this is going to be your kind of your mineral ally, I guess. Sorry, it's like looking real dark out there. It's going to be something that you might want to carry this stone with you, or you might just want to keep the energies of this stone in mind for the month of April. April. I don't know why I said it that way. That's dumb. Okay. I'm not looking because I'll pick the prettiest one. It's a Shiva lingam. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good, kids. What it is. Shiva lingams, also known as banalingas, are phallus-shaped stones found in the bed of the Narmada River in India. In Hinduism, they can represent an embodiment of the god Shiva, destroyer of illusion and transformer. Yep. Who needs it? Yoga people. People who hate yoga. So everyone. Where to put it? Where should we put this phallus-shaped stone card? Please tell me. Wherever you seek enlightenment, i.e. on the meditation cushion, concentrating on your breath, possibly chanting. I thought that said possibly panting at first. That's where my brain is. When to use it? When your ego has you feeling too small or totally supersized. When it seems like you're sucking life force through a swizzle stick instead of a boba straw. When you've got baby making on your mind. Go all in on your essence. There you have it. Okay, for the month of April, that's what I have for you. I love you all. Please hit the like, subscribe button if you haven't already. I would appreciate it. And I will see you kids in May. That card just has me so disenchanted. It's like it knows that I haven't been late in months, you know? And just sometimes I just feel like the cards have this sense of humor and it's just like, fuck you. Anyway, I love you and I shall see you in May. And I hope you have an excellent April, doing all the work, being all internal, and getting some things out your way. Because you know what? It's going to lead to good things. You're going to get back in your power. So have an excellent April, and I shall see you soon. Bye.